Hey guys, welcome to another conversation with Joy Huang of Redfin. Hi, Joy. How are you doing today?
Hey, John, you can see it's a gorgeous day.
It is a gorgeous day. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, I will
Yep.
take it for
So,
sure.
Joy and I were talking again off screen as we do. We have clients who have credit challenges, and I was letting her know that we have a program called Credit Upgrade that is very significant in a couple of ways here. You'll be working with people that only do credit, and it doesn't cost anything, Joy, as opposed to most credit repair companies I know are like $80 to $90 a month on an ongoing basis and a sign-up fee and all of that.
Hmm.
So it's for our credit challenge clients.
Okay, so John, can you give us some scenarios like, how can we help a buyer, potential buyer who want to own their first home, and how can we help them to get their goal?
Absolutely. Okay, a couple of scenarios here. Okay. First of all, you need to have a 560 credit score or above. So if you, as long as your lowest middle score, and I just said that wrong. As long as your middle score is no lower than 560, and you can qualify for this program. And what we do is we'll take actually a loan application and get a credit score first. It doesn't obligate you to go forward, obviously, because you probably can't because of the credit situation. And then we turn it over to our credit upgrade team. They're specific to only working with credit borrowers that we work with. They'll work with you all the way through. They'll keep me updated on the progress, and they will help you. And they've been really good. They had one example, Joy, where someone had a 620 some score. They needed a 640 score for the
Hmm.
program. They did it in the same day. They were able to help that
Wow,
client change their score from 620 to above 640. So they
wow,
really know
that's
what they're doing.
amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, one
But
day.
one
Wow,
day, the same day, yeah, it was
that's
pretty amazing.
eye-opening.
We
Yeah,
asked them what they did, and they said, "Oh, we have some. We know. I think the lady that runs the program said we know who to call, and we know exactly what letters we need sometimes to get things deleted from the credit report, and we were able to do it in the same day for that client."
wow, wow. Yeah, very
Yeah,
efficient. Mhm.
very efficient.
Yeah.
But most people will take longer. Don't anticipate you're going to get your score from 560 to 680 in one day. It's not likely that that's
No,
going to
yeah.
happen, but they
Right,
will continue
exactly.
to work with you. When the score
Hmm.
hits a particular level, which I'm going to give them what we need is a 640 or a 680 or a 720, whatever the score goal is, they'll turn it right back over to me. I will let Joy know that you're ready to move forward for a purchase. We'll talk about what the loan looks like, of course, all of that like we do normally on a loan, and you could move forward without having to have paid anything for credit repair. I love that part of it, Joy. That's all they do is they work with credit challenge people, and it doesn't
Hmm.
cost anything.
Okay. So how do they start the process?
It starts with a conversation, like always. Give me a call. We'll chat about your situation. I also want to know what your income is, with the down payment of possibilities. And if we need to work on stuff like that while they're doing credit upgrade, we can do
Hmm.
that. We'll take a look at the soft pull on your credit report. So it doesn't impact your
Perfect.
scores because it's what's called a soft pull. It pulls just one of the credit scores. We'll look at that and then we'll turn it over to the credit upgrade team and they'll start working with the client on their credit, letting them know what they need to do. Maybe they need to pay down some debt. Maybe they need to get some things deleted from the credit report that are erroneous or something like that. They're very good at that kind of stuff.
Sounds
They'll
good.
continue to work with them, and then when they're ready with the credit, they'll turn it back over to you and I, Joy.
Okay. That's great. I'm happy to see that we still have, a way to make it happen. So that's great.
Yeah, yeah, I
Hmm.
really like that too, because some people just need time and guidance to get their credit in order. And this allows them to do that, and it doesn't cost anything while they're doing it. So that's just a great program that we offer. I love it a lot.
So, John, with that in mind, because most buyers say, hey, I don't plan to buy right now. I mean, maybe in 3 months. And can I just, apply for pre-approval then? I usually say, well, you better start right now than later, right? Because then what's, things that you can done to improve your buying power or, just up your pre-approval amount, right?
I wholeheartedly agree, Joy. That's wise advice because, guys, you might have something going on that you don't know about on credit, or you may have some income issue that we need to take a little time to get through so we understand it, or something like that. Start now. It doesn't mean you're obligated again. We'll do the soft pull. It doesn't cost anything. There's no impact to your credit scores, but we can understand what your situation is and when we might have some time to work on something that we need to work on, like Joy is saying. And that's just a great way to go. So when you are ready to buy, you're prepared to buy.
Yeah. That means the loan process. I mean, it's hard to see the first home you like and you want to make an offer, right? So, we're kind of doing things like parallel, so it's more efficient.
Yeah. And my
Hmm.
experience has been, especially working with Joy, okay, you go, well, I think we want to look at houses. We're not really sure. And then you start looking, and within a day or two, you find that beautiful house that you fall in love with that you really want to buy right now. And if you haven't taken the steps to get pre-approved, guys, it can be a problem because Joy can't put an offer in unless she has a pre-approval letter because the other agent's going to expect that. So yeah, get
Right.
started early on the pre-approval process. And then if you find that perfect little house, you're ready to move forward.
Yeah. So we can pull the trigger anytime we're ready.
Right.
That's awesome. Yeah. So thank you so much, John. And any other advice as far as like pre-approval loan processing goes?
Don't be afraid of it, guys. That's what happens is people don't start earlier. They don't start at all because they're intimidated by the process. I understand that it can be intimidating. We do ask for lots of documents. Not going to shy
Yep.
away from that, okay? We're going to
Yep.
get your pay stubs. We're going to get all the stuff we need to analyze income and assets and stuff, but we're going to guide you through it. Don't be afraid of it. We're going to take one step at a time. We're going to make it as easy as possible. We're very empathetic. We've dealt with all kinds of borrowers in all kinds of situations. And so don't be afraid of it. Step into it and we'll guide you. And you'll at least know what you can do. And that's so much better than not knowing.
Yeah. Simple word. Put you are in good hands with John.
Thanks, Joy, and with Joy. Joy, thanks
Yeah.
again. Always a pleasure to chat with you.
You too, John. Thank you so much for having me here. We'll
Always take
talk next
care.
time. Yeah.
Bye
Take
bye.
care. Bye.